Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anisah binti Abdul Rahman. In this video, I will be presenting the development of atomic game-based learning for chemistry. Before we proceed with the presentation, these are the author and co-authors of this paper. We are from University Technology Mara, Perak Branch, Tapah Campus. The study of the properties and interactions between matter and energy is known as chemistry. Particularly, chemistry is a way of studying the properties, characteristics, physical and chemical change of matter. Chemistry is compulsory subject for secondary school students who take science stream. It is known to aid in the improvement of healthcare, the conservation of natural resources, and the protection of the environment. Mobile phone makes knowledge accessible anywhere and anytime. Hence, learning can be done inside or outside of the classroom. Therefore, this project is one way to utilize mobile phone as a platform for the students to learn chemistry while they are playing. By anticipating the element of a game into education and by making it more engaging and interactive, it may help to enhance the students' interest, motivation and performance in the chemistry subject as they are playing and learning. So, we come out with two objectives. First is to develop a mobile game app using game-based learning approach for secondary schools chemistry subject. Second, to conduct functionality and usability tests on the developed mobile game app. Here are the methods used during the process to develop this project. It consists the phase that is used to achieve the objective of this project. All the activities that will be done in methodology are listed here. This is the system architecture for the project. The architecture is divided into a few phases, which are player phase, input or output I/O device, device application programming interface API, and game logic. A player phase is the user phase, where describing who the user of the project. I/O device is the device object that will be involved in the project. Next is the device API, which is the feature or service that will be involved in the process, while the game logic is the part where all the data or gameplay of the game will be processed. In the design phase, there are character design, level design, gameplay design, and user interface design. All of those are crucial to determine the game flow and the gameplay. Character design is focusing on the character animation and how the movements of the characters take place. So this is Alan. Alan is the main character in the game, and all the animation for the character is created by using the Unity built-in tool. Level design discusses on the object in the game and how the floor or tile map will be positioned during the gameplay. So this is the full design of the map that is used in the game. Green line in the figure is the tile map collider 2D, which acts as a component to be collided between the object and the ground for the game. It makes the object in the game to be interactable, while surface of the tile map will act as ground for the object to be placed. Gameplay design will determine on how the user interact in the game. So this is example one of the gameplay in the game. In order to make the moving platform moving, the player will need to push the pushable box into the acid water, which has switch trigger that will make the moving platform to move once the correct mass is achieved. Therefore, the user needs to push both pushable box in order to make it move. Each of the pushable box has different mass. This was made to coherent with the info post nearby, as it gives info to the player about the mass of the object. Once the player pushes the pushable box into the end of the platform, the player can see that both of the objects have different speed when it falls down. The enemies will move around on the ground. Once the player on the field view, it will try to attack the player. Player can destroy the enemies by hitting or shooting. If players fail to kill the enemies then enemies will attack the player. The player's life will be -1. This is another part of the game. The player may proceed to the next stage, which is quiz section. But in order to reach there, the player needs to collect 3 keys. These keys will be used to unlock the door, and then it will open the path to the quiz section. On each of the 3 keys, they will be given an information regarding on the state of matter. The information is about gas and solid. This information can be used in answering the quiz section next after entering the purple portal. User interface design consists of steps in making the game to be accessed by the user. So this is the main menu screen. When the user starts the game, this screen will appear and the user may press the Mula button to start playing the game. When the user plays the game, this is what will the user see. The message box is appeared because the user is at info post. When the user moves forward, the message will disappear after 1 second. So, if the user keeps staying at info post, the user can still read the message. The info post will help the user to continue the journey. Mobile application testing is a process where app developed is tested for its functionality, usability and consistency. Usability and functionality test is to evaluate the app functionalities, whether it is working as per requirements. This is to be done by the subject matter expert, which are the school's chemistry teachers. They will explore the app and give feedbacks on the interface, level of question and difficulties, and also the app's flow. The result from this activity will be included in the improvement phase before the app is tested on the student. As for the conclusion, this mobile game app has a great potential for students to learn chemistry's fundamental concept, which it can promote motivation to learn the subject. However, the developed mobile game app still has plenty of room for improvements after being tested by the teachers. Some of the improvements for future works are to improve the game flow with better gameplay, graphics and performance quality, adding more game levels and variety of difficulties, improving user interaction towards the environment, and more engaging interfaces. Integrating the technology and education is essential to provide interactiveness and more engaging environments for students to learn, as newer generations of students are technology oriented. So that's all from us. Thank you for listening.